This morning, the spotlight is on Amelia's Craft Market and Boutique as we check out unique, locally made, handcrafted goods.
Michael Sobek joins us live from the downtown Marquette shop to showcase a local artist and their beautiful work. Good morning, Michael. Now, you mentioned earlier we're checking out driftwood jewelry. What else can you tell us?
Yes, good morning, Mandy. Good morning, Tia. We're talking about driftwood jewelry, and I brought one of the owners of Woodland Wearables, Katie, and it's oh my gosh, I almost said Madonna again. Madonna. You have such a close name. I mean, I guess that's a compliment.
I mean, I've been called that before, so.
Oh, you have?
Growing up, yeah.
Yeah, well, Madonna's
It's easy for
awesome,
kids, yeah.
So,
yeah.
There you go.
You know.
So, jumping right into things, you've got everything from earrings to necklaces, and every single one of these pieces are entirely unique. Mm-hmm. So, jumping right in, I guess my first question is, how long have you been doing this?
So I've been doing this for about 3 years now, which is kind of hard to believe. I was thinking this morning how long, because I knew that question was going to come up. So it's been about 3 years, and we've been with Amelia's ever since they opened as well. So that's been pretty exciting for us as well. But yeah, 3 years kind of honing the craft and kind of creating some things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so in those 3 years, what have been some of the big changes that you've seen in how you make the wearable goods and how you find the driftwood?
Mm-hmm. So some of the big changes that have happened is I've kind of upgraded from a handsaw to a scroll saw, which has been a lot nicer for processing some of the wood, especially since they are different hardness types of the different types of wood. And you never really know what you're going to get because a lot of the wood you can't really tell what it is after it's become driftwood. So it's usually kind of, we're cutting through wood and it's really difficult or it's really easy. So the scroll saw has been really nice for processing, but everything else has kind of stayed the same besides learning how to use the wood burner and kind of honing that craft and skill.
Absolutely. So you kind of explained it a little bit earlier to me. You wood burn, everything is unique. How long does this process take to make one piece of jewelry?
It takes quite a while. So they are, from finding the driftwood is the easy part. Well, relatively easy, you know, if you're walking along a beach and finding driftwood. But then cutting it to size, it's got to be sanded. Try to make them as symmetrical and equal as possible, as far as you can do that with nature. But then everything is sanded and then wood burned by hand. It's all free hand drawing, so everything's a little bit unique from the design to the types of driftwood and the color of driftwood. And then it has to be, a hole has to be drilled. It has to be glued. We have to wait about 12 hours for the glue to dry, and then it gets sealed as well, and then you have to wait another 12 hours for that sealant to dry. So in all, it's about like a 3-day process usually for making a pair of earrings, but I've got it set up so we can do kind of multiple rows. There's a little more streamlined now. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, coming up, we've got a little more to talk about. Super exciting stuff. Not only how you guys can get a hold of some of these wearable goods, but also what the process was like for some of the new additions and how you can get some of those specially ordered. So definitely stay tuned as coming up in the next segment. Back to you, ladies.
All right, a beautiful craft. Thank you so much, Michael. And we have Cameron back here with us now because we're keeping an eye on the weather because today is kind of a changing situation for a lot of people.
Yes, a little bit snowy today, but we're looking at possible sun this weekend. I'll time out what we can expect after the break.